Today, I was visiting my subscribers' Animal Crossing islands when I came across an island that was so special. I haven't seen anything like this before. The biggest hoarder in Animal Crossing history. So many items, she could sell them all and become the richest person in Animal Crossing history. She could literally become the Jeff Bezos of Animal Crossing if she sold all these items. Her name, Cassie H. She's actually a really important person to my community. She's always the first person to say something in the Discord, shows up to every stream and welcomes everyone. She's the sweetest person ever. So I had to go to her island, of course. Well, here's the catch. I have tried to go to her island in the past, but whenever I tried, it would automatically crash. Now, I thought this was because of Wi-Fi, maybe a bad connection. Nope, her Wi-Fi seems to be pristine. Little did I know it was because she has so many freaking items laying on her island that my Switch couldn't handle all of them. My game literally couldn't load all the items, so instead of going to her island, it would simply crash my Switch. Name one island like that. I'm waiting. Her island is simply too powerful. My Switch can't handle it. So now we're going to investigate her island, and I'm going to show you exactly what makes her island so interesting that might be the most fascinating island in Animal Crossing history. For the safety of my Switch, I went back to her island via dream address so it doesn't crash. Alright, I'm dreaming in my bed. Luna is like, I don't know about this. Are you sure? I have a lot of power, but I don't want to misuse it. But I'm like, Luna, we have to do this. And I wake up in this bed, and here I am. We are at Calf Beach, which is this really cool island. Walt's over there. He's like an embarrassed little kid. He's like, I didn't clean my room. I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, there's a lot of items, so much items that I barely can leave the entrance here. I'm kind of stuck. This is the front of the island. We have 2021 balloons still up and ready to roll, and it is hard to get around here. I feel like I am barricaded. I feel like I'm in a war zone. But I'm going to leave the entrance of this island here, the town hall, and I'm going to go over to the beach. There's a pop-up toaster just on the ground as I'm walking. Tons of clothes. As you can see, there are tons of clothes. Cassie does not want to throw away any clothes. There's this cat thing over here. I don't know who has a cat. I think there's a bunch of kangaroos on this island. Some barbecue. Oh my gosh, there are a lot of clothes on the ground. It is looking like a thrift store on a beach. Thrift beaching. Beaching on a thrift. The whole entire coastline is lined with clothes. Usually when I think of coastlines, I think of a boardwalk, something very festive, beach-like. No, there's just a bunch of wet clothes in the snow. And a bunch of freaking items. A bunch of items. Over here we have coins, we have Halloween decorations. This is like the basement of an 80-year-old grandma, but on a beach. What's the microwave doing out here? Can it even, like, microwave out here? Is there power? Ew, 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 ew. How old is this? Is this like... It looks like a moldy cake. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna point out some of my favorite items I find over here. First off, we have like a fabric cutting station right next to a football. I thought that was quite funny. Over here, we have two seats, but like, this isn't relaxing. You know, a seat by the ocean is nice, some treasure, but then in front of that, you got 100 items. You got drums, you got a fan. Over here, we've got some games. We've got nails. Does anyone want to do their nails out here next to the shell bed? Okay, we got a sandcastle, that works. A teapot. Oh gosh. Okay, we're gonna leave the right wing of the beach, and oh my gosh, look at the lag. Look at the items loading in here. I have to show them. This is honestly the best island I've ever been to. I gave her 1,000,000 bells for this, by the way, because I just wanted to help, but I also just like really love the uniqueness of this. Like, she is really breaking the game here. Tom Nook's back is in agony. I don't know how this happened. Oh my gosh, the way the items roll in, because there's so many, is so great. Over here we have like a devilish mask. I'm trying to think of this as like actual decorations, and it's very Pablo Picasso, Vincent van Gogh. Over here, we have happy birthday decorations and 3D glasses. Who wants to watch a 3D movie on top of a podium while you're on the toilet? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's keep going around the beach here, around the beach. Lots of clothes. And look how dangerously close the water is getting to these clothes. I mean... They're gonna have some moldy water damage. And then over here we got this super creepy crab that I just love. I would eat them up. Not even like to eat them, but just like, I just love them. Over here we got like a bunch of villagers' names by the beach here. And then a bunch of clothes. I think it's time we leave the beach and we go on to see the mainland. And at this point, I'm like, let me carry some things. Let me clean up while I can. Like, let me do my part, pay it forward, and do some cleaning here. Like, the weeds... Look, she has a lot of very interesting items that makes this island very much pop, and I love it so much. But the weeds can go. I just start picking up things. I don't even consider this theft. Oh my gosh. All these items loading in. This angle that Animal Crossing added in the new update is perfect for this island. This, like, big airplane angle. Over here, we have a popcorn machine and a spice rack. You know, people like some spices for their popcorn. Totally get that, especially underneath the tree in front of a few dresses. We have a little blow-up pool right next to the water, so you get some variety here. You can either swim in a pool or swim in the river. But either way, oh, we got a bathtub as well. More Halloween decorations. Can't go wrong with those. Bunny Day. You know, a lot of people don't like Bunny Day, but... Cassie, she loves every holiday, and I appreciate that about her. Many more decorations. We got some oranges, apples. She has every fruit, too, which I think is perfect. Why not have every fruit in the book? I think that's a great addition. Over here, we have more flowers. Tons of flowers, guys. Like, by the way, any moment there's not an item on the ground, you better bet there's a flower. Oh my gosh, I think that was Cassie H herself over there. We'll have to go check in with Cassie in a sec. Over here, we have more kangaroo love. I love the kangaroos on this island. I just love everything about this island so much. These flowers are actually really pretty. I really love these red and pink ones. Just really gorge. Let's move over here a little bit more. More items loading in. Lots of lag, which I just love. This island is testing the console. Like, my Switch is heating up. It's starting to melt. There's some chocolates over here, looking great. A bed right next to the mountain in case you want to take a mountainside sleep. A good old mountain nap, if you will. I just really love this. Over here, you can see much more lag, and I just think it's hilarious. Like, this island is game-defying. Like, I don't think Animal Crossing, the developers, were anticipating anything like this when they were making the game. Now, let's look at the villagers. The thing I love about this island is there's a bunch of kangaroos. You already thought there was too many items. There's too many people living on this island, too many animals, because every kangaroo comes with another baby to take up even more room on this island. Every villager has their own baby on top of it, so there's even more space being taken up, which I just think is hilarious that there's just... This island has the most amount of things you can possibly have in an island, from items to amount of living species on it. Now let's talk to some of the villagers. I love these airplanes. I gotta play with them. But this is Carrie. She says, it's a pleasure to see you again, but we've never met before. Carrie is losing it a little bit, but it's okay. Sorry about that. I just woke up from the most marvelous dream. Okay, good dreams. That's a good sign. They're happy. Over here... I just wanted to follow this villager. I don't even know his name. Is it Rodney or something like that? I don't know, but I just wanted to see how these villagers move around. Like, can they even walk around with all these items on the ground? How do they maneuver their feet? Like, kangaroos are big animals. I don't know how he can walk around these items, but I just think it's so fascinating. Over here, we have, I think this is Sylvia. Right next to the big Godzilla monster. She seems a little bit claustrophobic. She's a little trapped right now, I would say. But I just think it's just so funny. Just watching these villagers walk around the island is like watching an Olympian, you know, running through obstacles. I mean, this is really funny. Over here, we have another villager I spotted. Oh, it's this dude again. Okay. Just trying to see how he gets through all these trees and all these hats on the ground. And then, okay. we meet Cassie, who says, "Welcome to Calf Beach." I want to see, how does Cassie as an NPC, this is not the real Cassie, this is the dream version of Cassie. I want to see how Animal Crossing's AI maneuvers around here, and it seems like they're just making her walk back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But I feel like it's time to enter her house, which I feel like might be the main course, if you will. This is the main course of the visit. If the island was that cluttered, let's see what the Hoarder's house looks like, because it's just gonna be magical. I just feel it in my bones. Let's enter the house. And wow, she did not disappoint. Let's start with the wall. Literally the most hectic pattern in the world. All of these lips and kiss marks with the posters in them. It's very artistic. I actually really like the choice. You got the Thanksgiving rug, the Thanksgiving decorations. Over here is the kitchen. I love the kitchen. There's a dog on the ground, which might be eating some food. There's a bunch of stuff. There's ceiling fans. There's popcorn being popped. There's helmets. There's a trash bin. And right on top of the trash bin is a bunny snout nose. A bunch of clothes in the kitchen. That's one big theme of Cassie's Island, is there's a bunch of clothes everywhere you look. Microwave on the ground. Might be a fire issue, a fire hazard. Over here we got a duck beak, which is on top of the dog. Very fascinating. Clothes over here, a radio, candles. This definitely looks like a fire hazard. The plants next to the candles, next to the clothes. That duck villager looks like it's eating dinner. And of course, some Halloween decorations. That's another constant. Over here, we have, I guess, the living room. Tons of posters. That's a big theme of this house. Can't throw away the posters. Basically, I think Cassie has every single poster of every villager in the game in this house. I think she has all 400 villagers posters, because I'm counting a lot of posters. There's wallpaper on the ground. There's some coffee cups over there. A baby doll. The baby doll items are always a little creepy. Okay, we got some more spices over here, just in case you brought your food into this room. Over here, we have like the aquarium slash bathroom, maybe. We have a place to sit down. We have the toilet. We have a big fish taking up about half of the room, because why not? Some weeds. Took some weeds from the outside. Of course, some clothes. A stand mixer. Maybe this is the kitchen part 2. Let's look at the basement. What's happening in the basement? Oh, okay. This is my favorite room in the house so far. It's actually pretty cute. We got some Mario items, the wallpaper and the flooring. 100 of posters, some dinosaurs. I feel like the colors really mesh well. Like, there are literally 500 items in this room, but somehow they all aesthetically match each other. Let's check up on the upstairs, where maybe is her bedroom. And wow, this did not disappoint. We've got hats. We've got a barbecue. We've got a menu. I guess maybe she's cooking some food. We've got a cat litter. Uh-oh. I haven't seen a cat yet. Where's the cat hiding? Some branches, another tea kettle, some monarch butterflies. Oh, there's another dog, by the way. 2 dogs so far I've counted. Lots of puzzle pieces all over the house. Is that Lucky's outfit? His bandage outfit? We've got a TV monitor that no one can possibly watch, because you pass it the second you walk into the room, which I found pretty fascinating. One chandelier. All right, I think that's enough. I think I want to wake up. I think I'm ready, Luna. Wake me out of this dream. That was one of the funniest experiences I've ever had playing Animal Crossing. One of the best islands I've ever visited. What a fun ride. What was the funniest moment to you? What was the best random item you saw placed while I was visiting this island? You have to comment down below. Cassie H, I'm sure, will be reading the comments too. We love Cassie H. Make sure to send your love to her in the comment section. Only nice things about Cassie. One of the best islands I've ever been to. And again, I did give her 1,000,000 bells, because maybe she needs a little bit more storage, but also I just think the island is fascinating. It's the most interesting island I've ever been to. Skelly is in the house.